Good afternoon, Franklin School, and welcome to our first ever live webinar. Buenas tardes, Escuela Franklin, y bienvenidos a nuestro primer webinar en vivo. Let's get started. Raise your hand if you'd like to go to the toy store. I bet almost everyone held up their hand. Now think about how you know where to go to find your favorite toys in the store. You probably thought about how the boy toys are in blue aisles and the girl toys are in pink aisles. That is exactly what we're going to talk to you about today. You may remember seeing us in your classrooms with our Chromebooks. We completed almost 600 surveys to figure out which toy Franklin's kids would like to play with. We took all that data and analyzed it so we could make some conclusions. Here's what we discovered. Take a look at this line graph on the side of the screen for the Connects Amusement Park. In every grade, more boys than girls picked the building toys as their first or second choice. In every grade, more girls than boys picked Frozen and Barbie toys, especially the younger girls. This bar graph on the side of the screen from first grade shows what we saw. From pre-K through first grade, both boys and girls choose the play kitchen. However, first grade is picked a lot often, as this line graph on the side of the screen shows. To view the rest of the results, please check out the bulletin board outside room 214. After recording these noticings, we all wondered why. Why did the girls pick Barbie and Frozen? Why did the boys pick the building toys? Don't girls like toys that build things too? How do the toys we play with shape what we want to be when we grow up? Well, in literacy, we were researching simple machines. Be quiet. Simple machines are tools that make everyday work easier. There are 6 different types of simple machines. We used what we learned to make a toy that both boys and girls would like to play with. Listen carefully as we share them with you because there will be a challenge at the end. The wheel and axle is the best machine at making life easier. Where do you use wheels? Well, they are used in bicycles, scooters, skateboards, wagons, and cars. It is a simple machine made out of large wheels connected to a central shaft that move together to lift heavy loads and move them. I use 4 water bottle tops as wheels, 2 pencils as axles, and connected them to this toilet paper tube to make a car that both boys and girls would like to play with. And I used the wheel and axle to create this wishing well. This piece of cardboard is the wheel, and it is connected to a pencil, the axle that allows my string to lower the bucket.
The pulley is the simple machine that makes life easier. It is a simple machine that is used to lift heavy objects. It is made out of a wheel with a rope or chain wrapped around it. Have you ever seen a ski lift? It is actually a pulley. The ski lift uses a giant pulley to bring people up the mountain. We both created wishing well toys using pulleys. I used the box for the well, yarn as the chain, and a stick as the wheel. Roxy used an empty juice box for her well, some string for her chain, a deodorant cap for the bucket, and a pencil for the wheel.
Have you ever moved from one apartment to another? You may have seen furniture movers using an inclined plane to lift heavy loads onto a truck. The inclined plane is the most helpful simple machine. It does not move, it is still. An inclined plane is a slanted surface used to raise or lower objects, like a ramp. I made this inclined plane out of wood. It is like a ramp so you can climb with less effort. Lino made this inclined plane out of poster board. Boys and girls will have fun rolling the skateboard up and down the ramp. The screw is the most helpful simple machine. The screw has three parts to it: the head, shaft, and tip. The thread of a screw turns around and around as they cut into wood or other materials. It works to hold things together. I have a bowl of water. I also have a can with tubing like a straw taped around it. Watch what happens as I turn the screw. And I have a gumball machine that I have made with tubing, a fishbowl, and a flower pot. Girls and boys would both like to play with this. A lever is a simple machine that consists of a bar pivoting from a fulcrum. A lever allows you to lift a heavy load with less effort. Picture a seesaw or a scale in the doctor's office. These are examples of levers. Ivan made a catapult to demonstrate a lever. A plastic spoon is the lever. The popsicle stick or the fulcrum. When you pull the spoon back and let it go, this tinfoil ball goes flying. And finally, the wedge helps us do everyday work easier. A wedge is two inclined planes joined together. Its job is to push things apart. For example, axes are used to cut wood in half, and knives cut our food. Door stoppers are used to hold doors open. Here I made a car by adding wheels and axles to an empty Yoo-hoo box. Then I created an inclined plane for the car to travel down. At the bottom there is a wedge to stop the motion. I also created an inclined plane as a ramp for my car. I attached a pulley to lift the car up the ramp. The second inclined plane acts as a wedge to stop the car's motion. Now we have a challenge for you. That's right, a challenge. We need your help in disrupting the pig aisle. We would like you to
build a simple machine using everyday objects at home that both boys and girls would like to play with.
If you choose to participate, your projects will be due at school on May 29th. No exceptions.
Your projects will become part of our Yellow Aisle Fair. Get it? Not pink or blue, but yellow. Every class will be invited to view the Yellow Aisle Fair and vote for their favorite project. We will announce the winners on June 2nd. Gracias por ver este webinar. Thank you.